Yo, what's going on? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you're watching us or listening to us. If you're listening live, Fox 5, then we at you. And if you're listening recorded, then go ahead and store it, bro. We love y'all for that, man. Straight up, man. Hey, bro, it's your boy Big Moves Thomas. I've been gone for a little bit, but I'm back. Your boy had to get engaged, man. Had to put a ring on it. Speaking about rings, though, man, let's get into this. So, Carson Wentz has one ring, but boy, is he not getting any love, man. Like he got one. Yo, Taco Valet was good, man. How you feeling? Yo, it's just crazy, man. It's a couple things I want to talk about today. One, I want to talk about the hella slander we saw against Carson Wentz in this rating. They got him as a 28th quarterback right now. Also, definitely want to talk about what happened to Brian Robinson and what the future looks like for him. And last but not least, this matchup we got, man. This matchup is gonna be crazy against the Jags. I think this is gonna be a real test for us against the Jags, believe it or not. And I'll tell you why. Um, First of all, let's get on Carson in this rating, man. All right, so hey, man, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, B. Love you, man. Enjoy, Mitch. So this is from Hogs Haven. That's the SB Nation for the Commanders. Headline reads: Carson Wentz and the Washington Commanders are starting the season near the bottom. Now, how close to the bottom are we talking? Let's show you what the power ranking is. All right. CBS Sports has us at 20. ESPN has us at 21st. Bleeding Green Nation has us at 22nd. The Ringer has us at 23rd. It's not too bad. Oh, actually, not too bad. The Score has us at 24. Odd Shark has us at 25. Sports or Not has us at 26. Sporting News has us at 27. The Athletic has us at 28. The Athletic, I know, love. NFL.com, the league's website, has us at 30th, bro. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. I mean, what's going on here, man? Like, why do you think we're going to be so bad? I mean, don't get me wrong. These are all based off of arbitrary preseason numbers, predictions, feelings, emotions, which at the end of the day, emotions do matter. If anybody says emotion don't matter, you're thinking emotionally. Thought is an emotion within itself. Let's get into that later. But yeah, just shut up about that stuff. But no, I guess people just don't like Snyder. And it's clouding their judgment on the product on the field. But I mean, I can understand if you're basing it off last season, but I've seen teams from last season getting big boosts and they're gonna do something. And I'm just not seeing why people are so down bad on Wentz, bro. Like, is he a GOAT? No. There's only one GOAT, and that's Brady. I thought we all knew that. I thought we were in agreement with that. For all you Rodgers fans out there, he is a great quarterback. He's just not the greatest. That's the difference. That's the difference between Rodgers and Brady. That's the difference between Mahomes and Brady. I have Josh Allen as elite. I don't think he's great though. Great is something where it's like, yo, man, like there's nobody who does it better than you at this point. And I think for the AFC, it's gonna be Mahomes, and for the NFC, it's gonna be Rodgers. Right now, I do believe Rodgers can produce more than Brady, pound for pound. But Brady is the greatest of all time. He is still the greatest. He is still a great. I believe Rodgers may have a better season than him this year. Didn't think it last year. They just didn't go as far. Didn't think it last year or the year before that. So that's that. And also Rodgers lost his biggest threat, Devontae Adams. We got to see how that shakes out. But he's still a decent quarterback. He's a middle of the pack quarterback. 27 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. Whatever you want to say about the DBs dropped the ball and he had passes that should have been intercepted or his likeness. What was the result though? I can't control what a DB does. DBs are DBs and not wide receivers just due to the hands alone. Come on, I thought we all knew this. So somebody who could put those numbers up, why are we saying that they are the 28th, 30th ranked team out there with a decent quarterback? The D line was subpar last year. We have an easier schedule. We're getting our starters back. Chase Young should come back eventually. He is a generational talent that has proven himself. Deron Payne's still there. Jonathan Allen's still there. Montez Sweat still there. Casey Tuhill still there. Cam Curl, we got to figure out what's going on with the thumb. I know we had the surgery. Probably, I mean, if I was a betting man, I'm not going to say we won. But still have one of the Fuller brothers back there. Shouts out to Kendall. Yo, that whole family is just a bunch of hitters. O-line brought back 3 starters, missing 2. Have some depth in there and some OG talent and Trey Turner. Like I'm not seeing why you're ranking us so low. Still got Antonio Gibson. Have Brian Robinson, rest up to him. What happened to Brian Robinson was a tragedy. Thankfully he survived. And it's amazing that he did survive. It makes it none less of a tragedy though. DC is going through something crazy right now. The 14-year-old was shot in the head just yesterday evening. The city is it's crazy right now. A father last week was shot and killed at a football game. Like I said, the city's just crazy right now. The only thing that Brian Robinson did wrong was get hungry. If you want to put hunger as a crime, okay. We really gonna try to penalize hunger in America? Seriously? It's supposed to be the free world here. We're gonna penalize hunger. I heard people say, "Well, the only thing you did was get that car." No, nobody should be judged off their car. Nobody should nobody should be shot based off their car, based off their jewelry, based off their clothing, based off the color of their skin, based off their hair. It, there was no he was asking for it. He was peacefully minding his business. He wasn't flaunting. He wasn't throwing money in people's faces. He was hungry and went to go get something to eat and was shot and nearly killed, and by the grace of God, survived and is walking somehow. Like that has to be a miracle, man. Like it's not short of a miracle. Not almost, it is a miracle that he is walking right now. That he is on the non-football injury, the NFI list, and is walking, and is just sore. That is a miracle. Excuse me. And with all that going on, we still have our starter in Gibson. We still have J.D. McKissick. We still have Williams. Patterson may need to be called up. We did send him back to the practice squad. He may need to be called up. We'll figure that out. Curtis Samuel's been practicing back to back to back to back to back now. Dotson's looking good. Terry is still Terry. We're getting Logan Thomas back. Cole Turner should be healthy. Let's check on Cole Turner real quick. Like I said, he should be. But let me make sure. Let me see where he's at. Jonathan Bay should be healthy as well. But let me see. Checking on Cole Turner right now. Yep, he did. He did practice. Cole Turner did practice. He said he's ready to go for the opener. That's him saying that, not the coaching staff. That's not the medical staff saying that. That's him personally saying that. Again, that's what a player telling the media that they're ready to go is like you telling your wife that she looks pretty. I don't care what she's wearing. She is beautiful and gorgeous. She may need to alter a couple things. But at the end of the day, she's a beautiful lady. Make sure you tell her that every fucking time. All right? He's good to go. And you're raking us 30, my boy? 30? Now, hey, like everybody else, I got questions at linebacker. I definitely have questions at linebacker. All right. Cole Holcomb, great dude, solid linebacker. He's starting probably on 16 out of the 32 teams. Okay. Hey, that's what's going on, man. Yo, I'm gonna be on Rio show on Friday. Just gonna put that there right there. I'm gonna be on the show Friday, man. So good luck. Look on me out there for Rio. I'm gonna be on Rambling Rio on Friday. But yeah, man, it's ludicrous that you're gonna put us at 30. Now, I'm not asking us to be no top 5, top 10 even. Hell, 15. I'm not asking for that. But late teens, 2022 maybe, is where I put us at. 22 being the lowest. There's several teams that have question marks that we have filled. Just to name 2. Giants don't have a QB. Daniel Jones is just unproven, unreliable, except when he plays off, of course. Come on, really? I'm just gonna name you 2. And they're both in New York. And the Jets, Zach Wilson's hurt. Sauce Gardner is gonna have to play the hardest football of his life. Okay, okay. All right, and you're telling me that those are only 2 teams ahead of us? I mean, behind us? Excuse me. Seriously? Don't get me wrong. Detroit was on Hard Knocks, and there was a ragtag team of a bunch of individuals that we're rooted for now. Because, they make a good storyline, but don't forget, it's a storyline, people. Is it a good team? No, it's not. What's going on, Austin? How you feeling? Carolina. Carolina is in shambles. They're going to run that boy Christian McCaffrey to the ground again. Got no quarterback again. Defense got no starters again. And they're going to rely on DJ Moore and Robbie Anderson again. That's it. Get out of here. Desmond Ridder and Marcus Mariota? Seriously? Down in Atlanta? We got Cordell Patterson throwing the ball, catching the ball, running the ball back, doing kickoffs, punt returns, getting his own water. I saw Cordell Patterson. I went down to Atlanta. Wasn't feeling good. I went to the doctor at the urgent care. It was Cordell Patterson taking my vitals, man. That man does everything in Atlanta, bro. That man does everything in Atlanta. Like, come on, man. What's going on, Norma? How you feeling, man? Hey, man, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Just talking about how they could be, how the Athletic had us ranked 30th in the league right now. I just named 3 teams. I named 4 teams that were shambles. And then Jacksonville, this narrative with Jacksonville, like Jacksonville was just somewhat, Urban Myers is gone. The team is good again. How were they good again? They weren't good in the first place. They were in shambles in 2018. They were dead in 2019. 2020, murdered. And then 2021, executed. And then 2022, I don't know. But you're going to put them ahead of us? With a coach change? And an overpaid wide receiver? And Drake? Drake? Seriously? Oh, absolutely, we can do that. I might be a little busy on Saturday, but I'm gonna find a time to do it. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna hit me in the DMs right now so I can get that going for you. Hit me in the DMs right now for that. Like y'all really think? Come on, y'all. Come on. 30th? The Athletic 30th? Now I know part of it is you're gonna do what I'm doing right now. We're gonna get your name out there. We're gonna start talking about it. People gonna have to look for the article. Athletic is a paid program. You got to go do the free trial, forget they're gonna get somebody out this article, and bam, that's $3 to $5 in their pocket. But seriously though, guys, I'm baffled that somebody could really think that, man. Like, we're not that bad of a squad. The team is getting together. We're actually building stuff. We're firing people who need to be fired. In my opinion, we're not done with the firing, but we'll talk about that later. But at the end of the day, we are building towards the future and we're making smart moves. We've invested in the O line, we invested in the D line, we have invested in corners, we have invested in wide receivers. We have a big target in tight end. We have another big target in tight end. We have a third big target in tight end, and possibly a fourth as well. We've invested in our running backs. The two places where we haven't invested in, oddly enough, in my opinion, are the QB enough. Wentz is a good placeholder. We'll see what happens with Howe. I have a lot of faith in him. Thought he had a solid preseason, but again, we'll have to see. Needs to take less hits. Has some flashbacks to RG3 in that last Baltimore game. In linebacker, the offense or the defense. Excuse me, the QB or the defense. Now, linebacker isn't what it once was. Definitely got to say that. Linebacker now is not the guy who is calling every last shot. They are still calling some shots. Excuse me. They still need to read the defense. As we saw in Jamin Davis, couldn't read the defense at all. So we couldn't read the offense at all. Jamin Davis will look at that offense, look at the QB, and be like, all right, y'all, whatever happens, happens. Let's get to it. Doesn't work out like that. But when he dropped down in coverage, he could play north, south, and east and west. Saw him running down some guys out there. When he gets to the line, not handling dirt, but when he plays close to the line, he can move. And I like that. That might be his place. It just is what it is. Again, Cole Holcomb is a solid guy. No complaints there. My only complaint is that he's not elite at the highest level. He's not a higher level player. He is a mid player. Don't get me wrong. When I say a mid player, he's still a freak of a person. He's an athlete. He is amazing in everything he does. When I say an average player, we're comparing freaks amongst freaks. We're comparing the best of the best here. These are human specimens we're comparing them to. So when I say average, please denote that I'm not saying that I can beat this person, because obviously, if you ever see my build, I cannot. Okay, but when we're comparing him against 32 other starting middle linebackers in the league, he would be in the middle. He would be 16, 17. That'll be him. And again, that's okay. We just need to get a better person. Like, it's okay to know what you have. Like, it's okay to come to that conclusion. Hey, this is what we have. He's a middle of the pack linebacker. That's okay to come to that conclusion. Once you come to that conclusion, though, you got to do something about it. You got to do something about it once you come to that conclusion. And that's where I feel like the frustration comes in when we ran it back with John Bostic, Mayo, Holcomb, and Davis. That's why I feel like players are frustrated. Is that we're running it back with the same style, and it's expecting different results. Why? Why? Why on earth would we ever expect something different when we have the same players there? But play devil's advocate. Change for the sake of change in the NFL has proven again and again to not be worth it. You can get worse. There is always worse. So I can understand that we couldn't find anybody or we didn't take the proper amount of time to scout somebody. This is what you have to do. You have to go with what you know when you coach from there. And I believe that's what Del Rio is doing right now. He's like, hey, I need linebackers. I can't take a risk on trying to teach somebody my whole defense before the season starts. We should have done this earlier. We couldn't find one in free agency. Didn't find one in the draft. We were kind of scared on that. It is what it is. I mean, also, sorry, Amalo Eifer as well. Let me see if you still have it. It's Amalo Eifer still on the roster. He's still on the roster. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, yeah, he's still on the roster. Okay. We have Malo Eifer as well. But yeah, we gotta figure that out, man. We gotta figure that out. It's crazy because people look down on us so bad just for figuring some stuff out. And I can't believe that. I can't. I can't see people put us down that bad. Again, 30 is just a wow. We're definitely not 30. Anybody who thinks we're 30, you can go kiss your mom on the lips or some weird stuff like that. I don't know. But just don't count us out here. Do not count us out here. We are not those people. But it is what it is. Last but not least, y'all. Let's talk about these lines. For one thing, I don't know where this confidence is coming from. Like people really think that for some reason the Jaguars are just gonna be good all of a sudden because oh, we like the story. So because we like the story, all of a sudden the Jags just got good. Just because you hate the Commanders, it means the Jags have to be good. Again, I get it. Being a Commanders fan is hard. The media constantly trashing your team. And again, sports is irrational. Let's talk about it. It's irrational. I do not own a single share of this team. But yet I'm here giving you my time and effort right now. It's irrational. We understand that. It comes with that. Being a fan is just short for fanatic. And being a fanatic about a sport. It is what it is. We love this. You're listening because you love it. I'm talking because I love it. Let's get that out the way. We address that. Let's move. I know people hate us. I know that. But can the haters that bad? Would they start changing lines on us? Let me read you all the lines of the Commanders game now. This book right here is, I believe I'm going to be on draft. Yeah, I'm going to do this on DraftKings, right? This book is updated just now. All right. The line right now is Washington minus 2.5 to win. It opened at 3. It went down. Over under is 44. Yeah, pretty low score game if you ask me, but it is what it is. The money line, Washington minus 140. It opened at 165. And again, the spread is 2.5. And the money line is 140. The spread opened up at 3. And the money line opened at 165. What's going on? Like, where is this coming from? I mean, do people think Trevor Lawrence gonna have an epiphany? What, like Doug Peterson is gonna know his quarterback and just rain fire on him? Hey, bro, come on. Like, where is this confidence coming from? I just gotta know. Like, I'm not even sure. Like, I'm actually going to get comfortable on y'all. If y'all see me on the screen right now, I'm getting comfortable. Got my chair leaned back, mic'd in the right place. Where is this? Where is this coming from, bro? I'm so confused right now that people just have the audacity to think that we're just gonna lose now. And again, do this show have us as the favorite? Yes. Just the line keeps shrinking. And I'm like, where is that? Is it just hype? Like, come on, bro. Like the numbers are there. This is gonna be an easy game. I have none of our games will be an easy game. I have us going either 9-7 or it's 9-8. I have us going 9-8. Excuse me, or 10-7. But like, I think they're all gonna be ugly wins. I do see us having a winning season. I think they're all gonna be ugly wins. I don't see us beating anybody a double digit score. Just being honest. I just don't see that happening. Um, I don't think we have the depth or the je ne sais quoi to do it. Grand zero here. 3 keys to winning the game versus Jags. Devil's advocate, what are the 3 for the Commanders? I'll give it to you, man. 3 keys for winning the game against the Jag. Get in Trevor Lawrence's face. Let them know that it's the same thing as last year, bro. Your O line sucks. Hold on one second, y'all. Just gotta get somebody back. Let's do this. Thank y'all for y'all patience. All right. 3 keys for the Commanders to win. Get in, get in Trevor Lawrence's face. Make sure he knows the same thing as last year. Put him down on his butt every time. Should be 4 to 5 sacks. Starts running around making mistakes. That's when interceptions come in. Number 2, on defense, third down. Did 33% on third down last year. We gave up over 50% on third down last year. We have to convert on third down. We have to make sure, excuse me, we have to make sure that they do not convert on third down. We have to stop those third down conversions. I saw a glimpse of it in the preseason. Let me be honest, it wasn't a glimpse. I saw what happened in the preseason. We let Mahomes come up to us 3rd and 4, get it. 3rd and 10, get it. 3rd and 12, get it. It is ridiculous. We have to get those stops. It is it it messes with your morale so much when that happens. But the defense gets tired. On that Mahomes touchdown pass during the preseason, I just saw Montez Sweat laying on the ground for a second. Damn, Montez hurt. Montez wasn't hurt. His soul was. His heart was. He was just in disbelief. He's like, "What more can I do to get this guy down? Like this is ridiculous." They still scored, and we applied over 5 to 6 seconds of pressure, and they still scored. That's disheartening for a D line with that much pressure. That's disheartening when you're going at a 5 6 seconds and the corners don't cover, and you couldn't get the proper pressure. Like that really does hurt. So we got to stop that. And number 3 is we have to actually get touchdowns. We can't trade field goals for touchdowns. We have to. Wentz has to drive down on first second possession and score a touchdown. We can't wait till the second quarter to score, 3rd quarter. No, we have to score in the 1st quarter. Have to get those going. Have to get that momentum going. Have to get the offense in the rhythm. If those 3 things can happen again, applying pressure, stops on third downs, and actually scoring touchdowns, I see that as the key to success for the Commanders to walk away with the W. The 3 keys for the Jags, for the Devil's Advocate. Let Trevor Lawrence be Trevor Lawrence. Let him get out the pocket. Having that quarterback get out the pocket like that, it's going to wreck the D-line. It's going to win them out so quick. Again, this is a great D-line, but not a D-line with huge depth. All that depth was traded away last year. This past offseason. So now you're playing the B line. Now with the B line, you still got your number ones in there. You hit them with the run attack. Run attack sets the play action goes. Have Lawrence be out there running around. Number 2, stops on third downs for the defense. If their defense can hold us to sub 40, sub 40% on third downs, they got it. They got it. And number 3 is the same thing for us. Can't trade field goals for touchdowns. Gotta score. So long as they're scoring 2 to 3 touchdowns in the 1st quarter, excuse me, as long as they score 2 touchdowns in the first half with those first 2 things, it should be a recipe for them to keep going. And then they should be able to pull away with the lead. And then we all know what happens from there. Then you start playing catch up ball, then you're throwing the ball around too much, holding on to the ball too much, strip sack. There goes the game. Now, I hope that doesn't happen. Everything I just described. I hope they're just playing devil's advocate. And I hope that I'm wrong. I hope that I'm wildly wrong. I hope that when I look back at this on Monday next week, well, I was so wrong. Even the post game on Sunday that we're gonna do is we'll look at it and be like, I was wrong. All good. That's what I'm hoping for, bro. I do not want to be right when it came to that. Okay. Um, it's just it's hard being a Commanders fan right now. Like I told y'all, bro, it is just wild seeing people talk down on us. It's wild seeing the lines move that the way they're moving, bro. It's like people have no respect for the quarterback, no respect for Rivera, no respect for Scott Turner, no respect for JD or I mean, hell, bro, we brought back Ryan Kerrigan to coach the DNs. I thought it was a boss move. One, I thought that meant that, hey, we love you, bro. We trying to put money in your pocket, bring the family back here, bro. You've been there for years. I know you made a system here. I know you have your family here. They don't want to move around. Bring them back. Don't start over. And he did. It's dope. I see a lot of former players here. For everything that's talked bad about the Commanders, I will say I see a lot of retired players and former players here. B Mitch is here, as we know. I saw Jordan Reed probably like a couple months ago. Again, like these people are here. They're, they're here with us. Like, why don't we have them as coaches? Which I thought was great that we did that with Kerrigan. Like I said, we gotta figure this out, bro. Like, it's too hard. We've been working at this for too long. The fan base is tired. But I have this feeling in my stomach that all good, brother. All good, man. You know I got you. I had this feeling in my stomach that the Commanders can never win the season this year. Really do. I don't think it's gonna be a playoff season. I think they can never win this season. I do think, as I tweeted earlier, it's gonna be a Lovie Smith 2012 type situation. Where Lovie Smith went 10-6, but the division was so good. I believe it was I want to say the Packers and Eagles went that year. That I said the Packers and the Vikings went that year, and 10-6 going to cut it for them to get into the division. Oh, I thought I saw a bug. I know it was crazy. So I feel like that's going to happen to us, where we can go 10-7, 9-8, 11-6 on a super high. It's just not be good enough to get in this year. It's a lot of competition out there, bro. Especially with our division having such an easy schedule this year. The Cowboys have the same easy schedule as us. The Eagles have a slightly tougher schedule somehow. um, it's crazy that our division champs have the same easy schedule as us, barring like two things. Two games. It's crazy. So if they keep up what they had last year on the offense, defense, I don't see the Eagles having the same amount of picks. Picks come and go like that. I mean, shouts out to Diggs and no hating on him. Maryland dude, love him to death. I'm a Maryland boy myself. Obviously because we got the hat on and everything. But from PG, they right around the way in Montgomery County, so got all love for him. Not wishing any ill will against Diggs. I know people hate on him. Yeah, Maryland boy can't hate on him. Same as Stephon, can't hate on him, bro. Shouts out. Same as the tennis player that just knocked off Nadal, dude from Hyattsville. Shouts out another PG product. Man, PG really produced KD. Again, PG producing out here, bro. Shouts out to Maryland, bro. We real live producing out here. Um, like we really are doing what people said we couldn't do, and that's the coolest part about this. So y'all know what my score is for this weekend. I have us actually winning, and I have us winning. I have us winning 25-17. One touchdown game. I see us keeping them at bay for most of the game. I feel like we're gonna go up early, coast out a bit, score in the third and like late in the fourth. Gonna go ahead, and then our defense is gonna get the first stand that it has in a while. That's my prediction for this game. I have Winston for 2. I have Gibby for 1 on the ground, and I have McKissick for 1 on the ground. I feel like there's gonna be a missed field goal somewhere in there. That's where that 25 is. I just feel like it's gonna be one. Well, they don't know that. I feel like it's gonna be a missed field goal, or like a missed PAT something. That's just my thing. But y'all, let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think. Anyway, y'all, I can't wait for this to happen. Y'all gonna see me on Friday, Rambling with Rio over there. Go check him out. I'm gonna be on there this Friday evening. Can't wait to talk with him. Truly chop it up. Hey, I love y'all. Thanks for coming back. I know it's back for a while. I know it's gone for a while. Jesus, from all my words. I know it's gone for a while, y'all. But thank y'all for allowing me to come back to y'all lives. Thank y'all for allowing me to share the sport of football that I love with y'all who I love, man. And everybody who was on here today. Awesomeness, normal guy, Grand's here, Mitch, Taco. Thank y'all very much for being here with me, man. It means so much. It's your boy Big Moose Thomas. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.